My beloved child, this is not a coincidence. Stop right here, because what you're about to hear is not ordinary, it's a direct message from God to you. If you're hearing this, God has chosen you, this is your divine confirmation. This moment is holy, chosen one. Your breakthrough is already on its way, and God wants you to know it. Don't scroll, this is God pulling you closer, reminding you that your story is not over. Chosen one, slow down for a moment and listen with your heart. This message found you for a reason. Out of millions of voices, out of millions of distractions, somehow you stopped here. Somehow your eyes landed on these words. That is not an accident. That is not random. That is not coincidence. This moment is a divine interruption in your life. I wanted you to hear this right now. I wanted you to stop and feel my presence. Chosen one, there is something I must tell you today. Something that may surprise you. Something that may even make you pause and think deeply about your journey. You shocked me. Yes, my child. You shocked me. You shocked me with the strength you showed when everything around you was falling apart. You shocked me with the patience you carried when nothing seemed to move in your life. You shocked me with the faith you kept, even when people around you were losing hope. Chosen one, many people talk about faith when life is easy. Many people speak about trust when everything is going well. But when storms come, when delays appear, when doors close, most people walk away. Most people stop believing. Most people lose their courage. But you did something different. You stayed. Even when you were tired, you stayed. Even when you were confused, you stayed. Even when you were hurt, you stayed. Chosen one, you may not realize it, but heaven was watching you during those quiet moments. Heaven saw the nights when you prayed in silence. Heaven saw the moments when you looked up and asked, God, are you still with me? Heaven saw the times when you almost gave up but somehow found the strength to continue. And that is why today I am speaking directly to your heart. Because you did something that moved heaven. You kept believing. Chosen one, do you know how powerful that is? Faith is not about believing when everything is clear. Faith is about trusting when nothing makes sense. Faith is about walking forward even when the road ahead is hidden. And you, my child, kept walking. You kept moving forward even when life slowed you down. You kept praying even when answers did not come quickly. You kept hoping even when people around you told you to give up. That is why today I say to you, finally. You did it. You passed a test that many people fail. You crossed a season that breaks most people. You survived a chapter that was meant to prepare you for something far greater. Chosen one, the struggles you faced were not punishment. They were preparation. The delays you experienced were not rejection. They were protection. The silence you felt was not abandonment. It was a moment where I was working quietly behind the scenes. While you were waiting, I was arranging. While you were wondering, I was preparing. While you were questioning, I was building something for you that you cannot yet fully see. Chosen one, your story is bigger than the pain you experienced. Your destiny is greater than the obstacles that tried to stop you. And the reason the enemy fought you so hard is because your future carries power. You are not ordinary. You were never meant to walk a small path. That is why the battles around you felt intense. That is why confusion sometimes surrounded your life. That is why you sometimes felt like everything was happening at once. But listen carefully now, chosen one. None of those challenges were stronger than the purpose I placed inside you. And today, something important is shifting. Something you have been waiting for is beginning to move. The energy around your life is changing. The atmosphere around your journey is shifting. The door that once felt impossible to open is beginning to unlock slowly. Chosen one, the next chapter of your life will look different from the last one. The waiting season is almost finished. The quiet season is almost over. You may not see everything clearly yet, but things are already moving in your favor. People are being positioned to cross your path. Opportunities are forming in places you have not yet looked. Situations that once worked against you are beginning to turn around. Chosen one, the breakthrough you prayed for is closer than you think. Many times you asked me, God, when will my moment come? You asked this question during the nights when you felt exhausted. You asked this question during the days when nothing seemed to change. And today I answer you. Your moment is approaching. Not because of luck. Not because of coincidence. But because your faith opened a door. Chosen one, faith moves things in the unseen world. Even when you cannot see it, faith creates movement. Faith creates alignment. Faith creates opportunities that human eyes cannot understand. And your faith, even when it was small, was powerful enough to move heaven. You did not need perfect faith. You only needed honest faith. And that is exactly what you gave. Chosen one, I want you to remember something important. The delays in your life were not wasted time. Every moment was shaping you. Every challenge was strengthening you. Every disappointment was teaching you something that will help you in the future that is coming. You are stronger now than you were before. You are wiser now than you were before. You are more prepared than you realize. And that is why the next door that opens in your life will not confuse you. It will make sense. It will align with everything you have learned during your difficult seasons. Chosen one, sometimes I delay blessings because I am preparing the person who will receive them. If I gave certain things to you earlier, you might not have been ready. You might not have understood their value. But now you do. Now your heart is stronger. Now your spirit is wiser. Now your faith is deeper, and that is why the time is coming for movement. Chosen one, you may soon notice small changes first. Small signs that something is shifting. Conversations that bring unexpected encouragement. Opportunities that appear out of nowhere. Moments where you suddenly feel peace about things that once caused stress. These are not random moments. These are signs that your life is entering a new direction. Every prayer mattered. Every moment of faith mattered. And the rewards for those moments are beginning to move toward you now. Chosen one, I want you to stay calm during this season. Do not rush. Do not allow fear to return. The same strength that carried you through your hardest days will guide you through the next chapter. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust that the God who protected you yesterday will guide you tomorrow. You are not alone. You were never alone. Even in your quietest moments, my presence was with you. Chosen one, the world may not always understand your journey. People may not always see the battles you faced inside your heart. But heaven saw everything. Heaven recorded every step you took. And now the results of your faith are beginning to appear. Very soon you will look back and realize something powerful. The delays protected you. The struggles strengthened you. The silence prepared you. And the moment that once felt impossible will suddenly become reality. Chosen one, when that day comes, you will remember this message. You will remember that I told you something important was approaching. You will remember that I told you your story was not finished. You will remember that I told you heaven was already working in your favor. So do not lose your hope now. Do not allow doubt to steal your peace. Stay steady. Stay patient. Stay connected to your faith. Because the chapter ahead of you is filled with things you once prayed for. Chosen one, you are closer than you think. Closer to your answer. Closer to your breakthrough. Closer to the moment where everything begins to make sense. And when it happens, you will understand why you had to walk the path you walked. You will understand why certain people had to leave your life. You will understand why certain doors had to close. All of it was guiding you toward the future that is now beginning to unfold. Chosen one, take a deep breath and receive this truth today. Your waiting season is ending. Your preparation season is ending. Your breakthrough season is beginning. Stay faithful. Stay humble. Stay ready. Because the next chapter of your life will carry peace, clarity, and blessings that will remind you of one powerful truth. God was guiding you the entire time. Chosen one, if this message touched your heart, do not ignore the sign. This message found you because heaven wanted to remind you that you were not forgotten. Take a moment and write "I receive this message" in the comments as a declaration of faith. And if you truly believe your breakthrough is coming, type 111 to show that you are ready for the blessings that God is preparing for you. Chosen one. Stay here for a moment, because what I am about to reveal next is something very few people understand. Many people pray. Many people ask me for miracles. Many people say they trust me. But when the test becomes heavy, when the waiting becomes long, when the silence feels endless, most hearts begin to drift away. But you, chosen one, did something different. You stayed when others left. You believed when others doubted. You hoped when others lost their courage. That is why today I say again, you shocked me. Not because I did not know your strength, but because you showed a level of faith that even you did not realize was inside you. Chosen one, there were moments when you thought you were failing. Moments when you believed you were falling behind. Moments when you looked at your life and wondered why things were not happening as fast as you hoped. But what you did not see was what heaven was doing behind the curtain. While you thought you were standing still, I was building something powerful around your life. While you thought the door was closed, I was preparing a better door. While you thought your story was slowing down, I was protecting you from paths that were never meant for you. Chosen one, if you could see the things I protected you from, you would understand why certain plans had to change. If you could see the situations I quietly removed from your path, you would realize that some of the delays in your life were actually blessings in disguise. Sometimes when I love someone deeply, I slow their journey down. Not to punish them, but to protect them. And you, chosen one, were being protected more than you realize. You wondered why some people disappeared from your life. You wondered why some opportunities suddenly faded away. You wondered why certain dreams took longer than expected. But listen carefully now. Those moments were not losses. They were divine redirections. Because the destiny I placed inside you is too important to be rushed. Chosen one, the path you are walking is not ordinary. That is why it required extraordinary preparation. The strength you carry today did not appear overnight. It was built through every challenge you faced. Every tear shaped your heart. Every delay strengthened your patience. Every lonely moment deepened your faith. And now something powerful is about to happen. The same life that once felt confusing will begin to make sense. The same journey that once felt slow will suddenly start moving faster. The same prayers that felt unanswered will begin to show their results. Chosen one, your breakthrough will not look the way you expected. It will look even better. Because what I am preparing for you is not small. It is bigger than the worries that tried to stop you. It is bigger than the fears that once lived in your mind. It is bigger than the doubts that people spoke over your life. And when it begins, you will feel it deep inside your spirit. You will notice the peace returning to your heart. You will notice the clarity entering your thoughts. You will notice opportunities appearing where there were once only obstacles. Chosen one, this is the moment where your story begins to shift. For a long time you were in a season of preparation. A season where patience was being built inside you. A season where your character was growing quietly. But now a new season is approaching. A season of movement. A season of answers. A season of restoration. You are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be for the next chapter of your life to begin. Very soon, something will happen that will remind you that I have been guiding you the entire time. Something unexpected will appear. Something you did not see coming. And when it happens, your heart will recognize it immediately. Because deep inside, You always knew that your story was leading somewhere meaningful. Chosen one, hold on to your faith just a little longer. The waiting you endured is about to transform into something beautiful. You shocked heaven with your faith. And now heaven is about to surprise you with your breakthrough. Stay ready, chosen one. Because what is coming next will prove that your patience was never wasted. Chosen one, when that day comes, you will remember this message. You will remember that I told you something important was approaching. You will remember that I told you your story was not finished. You will remember that I told you heaven was already working in your favor. So do not lose your hope now. Do not allow doubt to steal your peace. Stay steady. Stay patient. Stay connected to your faith. Because the chapter ahead of you is filled with things you once prayed for. Chosen one, you are closer than you think. Closer to your answer. Closer to your breakthrough. Closer to the moment where everything begins to make sense. And when it happens, you will understand why you had to walk the path you walked. You will understand why certain people had to leave your life. You will understand why certain doors had to close. All of it was guiding you toward the future that is now beginning to unfold. Chosen one, take a deep breath and receive this truth today. Your waiting season is ending. Your preparation season is ending. Your breakthrough season is beginning. Chosen one. Before this message ends, I need you to listen very carefully to these final words, because this moment matters more than you realize. You did not arrive here by accident. Out of millions of videos, millions of voices, and millions of distractions in this world, somehow you stopped here. Somehow your eyes found this message. That is not coincidence. That is divine timing. My beloved child, this message reached you because your spirit was ready to hear it. Your heart was ready to receive it. And heaven wanted to remind you of something powerful before the next chapter of your life begins. Chosen one. You shocked me. Not because I did not know your strength, but because you continued to stand when everything around you was trying to knock you down. You continued to believe when your situation looked impossible. You continued to hope when many people in your life stopped believing. You may have felt weak sometimes. You may have felt tired sometimes. You may have even questioned your purpose sometimes. But you never completely walked away from your faith. And that is why heaven is responding now. Chosen one, there is a moment in every person's journey when the waiting season begins to end and the breakthrough season begins to appear. Most people quit right before that moment arrives. Most people walk away when the miracle is just around the corner. But you stayed. You stayed through the silence. You stayed through the confusion. You stayed through the storms. And because you stayed, something powerful is about to happen. The prayers you whispered months ago are still alive in heaven. The hopes you carried quietly inside your heart have not been forgotten. The dreams you thought were fading away are still part of the future I prepared for you. Chosen one, I know the road was not easy. I know there were nights when you asked me questions that felt unanswered. I know there were days when you felt invisible, when you wondered if anyone truly saw your effort, your pain, your loyalty. But I saw everything. Every tear you wiped away. Every time you chose kindness instead of anger. Every moment you trusted me even when your mind was full of doubt. Nothing was wasted. Every step you took brought you closer to this moment. And now the season is shifting. The heavy feeling that followed you for so long will begin to lift. The confusion that clouded your mind will begin to clear. The doors that once felt locked will slowly begin to open. Chosen one, the breakthrough you asked for is not far away anymore. It is closer than you think. You may soon notice small signs first. Small changes in your life. Small moments that feel different from before. But do not ignore those moments, because they are signals that something bigger is forming behind the scenes. Heaven is aligning things for you right now. People you have not met yet are being prepared to cross your path. Opportunities you never expected are beginning to take shape. Situations that once worked against you are quietly turning in your favor. Chosen one, your story was never meant to end in struggle. Your story was always meant to lead to transformation. The pain you experienced was shaping the strength you needed for the life ahead of you. And very soon, you will understand why the journey had to happen the way it did. You will understand why some doors had to close. You will understand why some people had to leave. You will understand why certain plans had to change. Because every one of those moments was guiding you toward the destiny that is now beginning to unfold. Chosen one, the truth is this. The enemy tried many times to break your spirit. The enemy tried to fill your mind with doubt, fear, and discouragement. The enemy wanted you to believe that nothing good was waiting for you. But you refused to believe that lie. And that decision changed everything. Your faith, even when it was small, created movement in the spiritual world. Your patience opened doors that human effort alone could never open. That is why I am speaking to you now, before the change becomes visible. Because when the blessings begin to appear, I want you to remember something important. It was never luck. It was never coincidence. It was always divine timing. Chosen one, the life ahead of you will not look like the life behind you. The next chapter of your journey will carry peace where there was once confusion. It will carry clarity where there was once doubt. It will carry joy where there was once heaviness. And when those moments arrive, when the answers finally come, when the doors finally open, you will look back and realize that I was guiding every step you took. Even when you thought you were walking alone. My beloved child, your story is not over. In fact, it is just beginning. The strength you built during your hardest seasons will now help you step into the blessings that were waiting for you all along. So do not lose your faith now. Do not allow doubt to return to your heart. Stay steady. Stay patient. Stay connected to your purpose. Because something beautiful is approaching your life, and it will arrive at the perfect moment. Chosen one, if this message touched your heart, take a moment right now and declare your faith. Write "I am ready" in the comments if you believe that your breakthrough is coming. And if you truly receive this message from God, type "Amen" as a sign that you trust the plan that is unfolding in your life. Stay strong, chosen one. Because the next message you receive might be the confirmation of the miracle you have been waiting for. Chosen one, before you leave this message, take a moment to respond with faith. When you speak with belief, you open the door for God to move in your life. If you truly feel this message in your heart, write "Amen" in the comments to declare that you receive God's message today. And chosen one, type "I am ready" if you believe that your breakthrough and blessings are coming into your life. Also, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because this channel was created to deliver God's messages to the chosen ones who need them the most. Turn on the notification bell to all, so you never miss the next message that God may be sending directly to you. And finally, share this message with someone who may be feeling lost, tired, or hopeless today. You never know, this message might be the exact sign they were praying for. Remember, chosen one. God is not finished with your story yet. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Stay faithful, stay strong, and stay connected.